Let's see
They're
what
going
our
to
first
go
defense
away.
looks like.
Someone's going to ride the door wall, get up under third window. They do it every round.
Conversation. It's been like that for like the last 6 or 7 years, but
Okay, we have one player
Caesars,
on the B side.
number 2, Atlanta
He's challenged
on the
stage.
attack. I love the early
Oh, they're gonna
investments
wrap it
out
all
of
the
the
way
attacks to
around.
back them down for their go-to play.
Abeezy got an AR though.
A lot of space over towards this B
Yeah,
side. I'm
interesting.
potentially going to start the rotate.
Problem is, Abeezy's got an AR here.
Yeah.
So his ability to kind of crack it.
There we go.
Nice,
Come on,
eh?
man.
Made more difficult.
Yeah,
Let's bomb down.
How did this happen?
Just
Actually,
wait. No need to
really
flank
good look.
nothing. You can just,
In
yep,
terms
Yeah.
of
stay right
through
there.
mid, Sky
Good
Star
first
was up
round.
with shots and
There we
now
go,
gets
boys.
shot
Come on.
through. It's
Shotzzy
really good
gets the
stuff. Yeah,
first
you kinda
two.
saw that in the
Bombs
opening
down.
exchange by the
Come
bus.
on.
Atlanta just not able to get over towards stage side. That's allows Shotzzy to push forward, and he takes advantage, finding 2.
Yeah, that's been their go-to every single time they play red cards.
Good
Simp
start.
just throws his tags, takes control of hedges, slowly pushes up to their side. But this time they just don't allow it. Stuns connect on the back end. You take control of stage. Shotzzy stays aggressive over towards hedge and finds the
Yeah,
opening
Ant must have
double.
just got a crazy time.
Don't
Did he go
allow
through like
Atlanta to
P1
get
or hedge side?
comfortable on round number 1, and just that pacing
I think
will
it was
definitely
hedge.
catch Atlanta off guard. You continue to play that way.
Absolutely. But there's also something to be said about that offense not having trophy systems,
Yeah.
so you're very cautious about giving away information, all the things. OpTic's turn. 4-man hit up Eskies.
Yep, splitting
Okay.
B. Watch out for these
How about this for a
pre-nades.
little bit of
Doesn't
a
look like they're
curveball?
throwing them.
Right off the get-go, 4-man hit.
Oh, it's an aggressive
Yeah, they're running them down. Go, go, go,
go, go.
Getting a read at this.
Abeezy gets in that left corner, though.
You don't have to commit if you're
Now
OpTic,
we have to
and
rotate
the
it.
quick space that Sky
We know
City
they've
actually
just stacked us. We
reclaimed
have
over
to
towards the
rotate
middle of the
bomb.
map.
Yeah, I love this. And then now you just want to leave Shotzzy in this position.
Love it.
Drop
Love
the
it.
bomb, let Hook walk away with it, and potentially to be the guy to set up this late pinch. But just using your attacks is going to keep a lot of Atlanta FaZe on this side of the map.
This is perfect, but they got to swing that bomb fast. I love everything Ant's doing.
Winning these angles.
They need to go
So
A
if you get an
fast.
opportunity
Stop
to
wasting
scout
time.
Yeah, look at
information,
FaZe. They got no
You're
idea.
going to be the first ones
But
to
now
come.
they're
Ready to
starting to get an
plant this.
idea.
Now they're going to read it. Ant did everything in his power to
Did he
make
see him?
them think
I think
he was
he
still
sees
there.
Top of Easy. So now you turn. If you're
Good
not
job,
Easy,
guys.
perfect.
Good plays.
Good first blood. Good intel
Good
read. And
work.
now you've got numbers.
And they have no idea that Shotzzy was the person
No.
who gave him that call. Thankfully, Selly was
Where
able
is
to
he,
make
top
it a
window?
3v3,
Yep,
but
can't get out
Shotzzy
with
is going to
bomb.
break him on this pinch.
Should.
Nice.
This should be a
Just wait for
round-winning
him.
play.
Please,
Come on,
Sam.
man.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
no,
It happens. It happens.
Hold on, you heard the crowd.
Hold on.
Giving him an assist
Yup.
on that one. Yep.
Come on.
Simp able to still push him
shot.
away. Sky's on for the plan. 2v2. And FaZe are here. Nade
Fuck,
over the
get him
top. I
with a
don't know if
nade.
that hits Skies or not. Looks like it may have because Simp is
Brandon's
trying
gotta
to push
watch
forward to
over
find the kill, but he can't find him. And now it's just back to the other side. Sully, I'm trying to rewrap. And I
Brucey
believe,
sees
yep,
him, right?
that's information
Surely?
From Simp. Sells scattered shots, though. Doesn't come through. This is taking a
Sell
lot of
back
time.
down.
Simp
No.
able to help out. And now it's just down to Skies with the
Oh,
1v2.
no, he's gonna play his
Still staying
life.
alive front side of the bomb.
You got to go this
Just down
side.
to how much
Yeah.
dancing can he do?
Okay,
He
get out,
wins the
Bueno,
first
yep.
1v1.
Doable, 1v1.
Now the separation. Cell pushing forward. Skies off the regen, off the reload.
Sees him.
Nade toss just to get some space. He
Yup,
sees
by
the
time,
read.
by
Just
time,
trying
way
to use the
down,
clock
we're
as his
good.
ally. Not
Let's go,
enough time,
Caesar.
you would think, for
Good
Sully.
Come on,
Back
baby.
and
Let's go,
no,
Bueno.
Skies finesses
2-0.
perfectly.
Well played, Bueno.
What a big round right there.
I
to
thought
Caesar
Brandon was
Skies
about to
Bueno.
shit on Cell.
Nade
Yeah, no, you saw
connects
how he
on him
backed
as
down,
soon
too.
as
Yeah,
he
I know,
got
Chris,
bombed
help.
down. You can know. You see it. Simp doesn't want to overextend too much because
Big
you most
clutch
likely know
right there.
Dashy,
Needed
on the
that.
other hand,
2-0.
is definitely watching over his teammate. But when Selly is able to isolate on that 1v1, Simp just disregards Skies.
Yep.
Like he's like, all right, I'd rather have a 2v1 than a 1v1. Guarantee that kill, but then
MC's
Skies
like, I can't
finesses
hop
long
this.
enough around the site, wins the one-on-one, and then
He's like, I
just
can't
plays
fucking
the
hop
game
this.
clock beautifully. A massive round there from OpTic Texas because they almost let that one get away.
Absolutely. And again, just in terms of pulling out play from the playbook, that was going to have Atlanta scratching their heads a little bit next time they're on the defense. But first things first.
I hope they don't
Trophy system's
instant
now
run
part of the
B.
play for Atlanta. Abeezy with an SFG.
Tyler's all
Kyler laying
alone.
up behind bomb.
Looks like over towards there. At least a quick hit to make noise. And
Oh, they
they're
don't
going to
give a
commit.
fuck.
Shots over the top of the bar. Decent. Hook still staying planted. Hi, how are you? Finds
Kyler.
the first. Can he get the
Come on,
second?
Kyler. One more.
Slow
Lots of
down, slow
shots
down.
coming
Take your
through.
time.
Help is on
Yeah,
the way
take
from
your time.
Shotzzy,
One will
but he
come
gets
Yeah,
it
back.
away.
one more.
Another.
Hey!
One more
Double
ace.
from Hook. 3 in a row. Off
Get
the
to him, get
reload.
to him.
Catches information on Decelium, who's now committed to this play.
Bro, I'm
As
telling
the
you,
rest
Kyler's
of
pop
OpTic
looks like he's
start to
lagging.
flood forward, but Celium gets the first.
Please, thank you.
Pre-fire
Come
was
on.
there, but
Good
also
fucking
so
plays,
is that.
Kyler.
Oh my God. Big
Gets
shout out to
3.
the
Come
nuke,
on.
man.
Skies.
Lays down right on the bomb. You're not expecting him
Gets
to be
3,
in
does
that
the damage.
position, but when a teammate's wrap back, give him a little bit of assistance, has everyone weak.
Bueno's
Nuke
there
is
for the
able to line
cleanup.
up
3-0.
And set up Skies there to close out the round, but the freebie onto Abeezy. You know, an absolute chaos every time you walk in towards the cafe.
Yeah, that shit just
Drives
gets
a little
mixy
bit
in there.
weak,
Simp's
and then
one
you turn
shot.
and find the one-shot kill onto
Good job,
Simp.
Kyler.
The nuke, the deciding factor on that round. OpTic Texas,
3-0. Keep it up.
3-0.
Hook.
And now the mind games.
Yeah,
What
we
do you
just
pull here if you're
actually go
OpTic?
B now. Fast.
Different break off, but same idea. Lots of focus towards B. FaZe tossing early.
Double nades out to Phillies.
That's not going to land. I don't even think they even got up to bleachers there. So you're going to get some really good control over the seats. Shotzzy diving on in. Sit for one.
Trade.
Spamming shots over to the other. Hook is caught tossing nades. And there's no trades, at least not initially for
There's
OpTic.
one.
We go 3v2.
But he's coming on the quick pinch.
Spamming, he's
Okay, we have an opportunity to wrap
All
our
right,
way
1v2,
back out of
Caesar.
Squall,
Quick
but
pinch,
already
though.
on the pinch is going to be Draza.
Yeah, let's be
This
good here,
guy's
Caesar.
Get out of
trapped
there, yep.
again, but he's
Good.
able to get out of dodge for now. 50 seconds to work with. Bond going to be down over towards B, but now he has
Oh my
it
gosh,
vulnerable.
get out
We
of
gotta
there,
finesse
get
it
out of
along.
there.
Now he still seems a little bit lost
Yep,
on what the second
yep,
one
yep.
is, but the knife is out. Just on a hard straight.
Nice him, gets out that side,
Collective
regens.
gas just took over the FAU arena here.
That would have been
It was tight,
crazy.
it was narrow, but yeah, that break off is not as successful as the first time they tried it.
Yeah, it's just too many spots right there from Atlanta FaZe unchecked. They strike for the opening first blood. You're probably not expecting there to be that many players on that side of the
3-1.
map, especially right off the rip. When you hear the tax getting invested, it's 2 nades that blow up. So you know in that situation, we have a 4v2.
Yeah.
Nothing else gets invested, but Atlanta have 3 players on that position. They were prepared for that aggressive push. While you had Draza working the pinch, also giving the information. The play is definitely going to you guys.
All right,
So
3-1.
they trapped them in, secure their first round, and now looking for a response here as well on the attack.
Sky's seen that range, but yeah, Draza
Get out of there,
also sees
Shotzzy.
Shotzzy, but Shotzzy, whoa, how does he get that first kill?
Yeah,
he's-
Poor
honestly,
Bobby. How
I
does he get
love
first
it.
kill and get
I'm
out
in.
of here?
I
Yeah,
love it.
fuck
Now
it,
he's going
I'm
to
in.
take away all of the hedges space, and Atlanta has no bomb.
Yeah, bomb's down. We got bomb.
Shotzzy's just making him feel so uncomfortable on this.
he
Now
got
Selling
bombed
able to
from that
catch
far?
Dashy again.
Fuck.
Make it a 3v3, but Shotzzy is going unknown.
Oh, Sky's pulling some attention, though.
Please.
Shotzzy trying to line up the shots.
No,
Does not
man.
connect
He didn't
fully,
wanna do
Luke
it, but
was
he
able
had to.
capitalize on the damage
2v2
dealt.
now.
2v2.
They're going to collect bomb.
Bomb collected. As Easy and Draza start to get to work, they are separated.
Ah,
at the
this is a
time
good
being.
spot.
Hold on,
might
Tyler,
be,
hold
you know,
on.
Both these guys are sitting at that B side. Draza already has the wrap back through their spawn.
He just saw him.
Gains
Oh,
info
this might
onto
work
both
out.
Players at
1v1.
least able to take down one. but
BZ
BZ
Shotzzy, come on, eh?
1v1.
Yeah, Nabisi has the major advantage here because he can determine how he wants to play this post plant.
What do you
The
plan for,
longer
though?
this takes, the more treacherous it becomes for Shotzzy, and that's the information. How good are the nade spots? Nade lands.
Oh my
pushes
gosh,
him
it
off
hits.
to the
He's
defuse.
forced off
20
bomb.
seconds to fight. Nabisi re-clears. Now all of a sudden
Yeah, he's going to take the other side now. He knows where he's exactly is.
Shotzzy already lost it.
That's just
15
good S&D
seconds, you're
plays.
Trying to clear out their spawn, and Abizi, all you had to
Yep,
do was throw an
that's
extra
great
shoulder
S&D
or
plays.
check at 7.
Great play.
Just
Yeah,
not gonna
that was
have
a
an
great play.
opportunity. Once that nade is able
Yeah.
to connect,
Good
Abizi
1v1
plays it
play.
to perfection.
Great play out of
You
Abizi.
show face on one side of the map.
I don't
get
know
him
if he
to
sticks that.
reposition,
You think he
even
has
if
it,
you
though?
That's what I was
overtowards
just
might
thinking.
have
I
it.
was like,
It's too many mind
Fuck
games right
it,
there.
kinda
Shotzzy
just
was
risk it, maybe?
unable to read him. And Atlanta FaZe secure their offense. 2 rounds in a row now.
And that's
I'm
just
honestly
kills.
surprised Abe
You
ran
win
up that
round
far,
before
too.
the game even starts by just knowing your nade spots flat out.
It's just one
That
of
was
those
a dirty
situations when
nade.
Shotzzy gets that first blood aggressive over towards Hedge. It's no need for Dashy to back up, potentially to fight a gunfight through the middle of the map, because they can only be at mid or at B with all that stage control.
All right,
that you
3-2,
have.
let's go.
But just allowing
Stop the
them
bleeding
to make
here,
it a
2 in a row for
3v3,
FaZe.
to make it mixy, and then Shotzzy not to guarantee that kill onto selling him as well when he took those premature shots in towards Ticket. Just made it more difficult for them to try to secure that round. But now Atlanta FaZe starting to come alive. Back on the defensive side they go, and this time they're taking Hedge away.
Yeah, this is one of those, again, after OpTic has hit back-to-back B hits. You're going to commit a BZ to play inside the B zone. Trust that he can go
Doesn't
at least
hit him
one
in the
for one.
corner.
Sells
They got a
playing
little
up top
crossfire
towards
there,
windows.
though.
He could rotate quickly if he needed to. But this is the interesting part about the setup. And wow, these stuns are going to land initially. I think
could
Shotzzy's
probably
got to
wait
get
here
at
for
least
a
one
little
player is
bit.
here.
Oh.
Damage is in. The question will be, does he expect there to be a second?
Go.
Oh, and the shot's back.
Oh my
Confirmed.
gosh.
He's now stuck. He's in a
The whole
really weird
team's
spot.
off.
Hook tried to help him out, but it's numbers advantage in face.
Early
Yo,
info onto Hook already.
Kyler is
Down
challenging.
as well where Shotzzy does fall.
I mean, bomb is
Trying to
down.
look for
Seconds
that
to go.
hole.
You
Yep,
gotta
yep, yep,
spot,
yep,
eliminate
yep,
all
yep,
3,
yep, yep.
or recover the bomb and get the objective down. But with 30 seconds, you got to make this play quick.
Oh,
Nice,
nice.
Tyler.
Easy.
He's on.
Oh, and now
No.
confirmation that Cell's still pulling up top, and I believe Hook did
Hold on.
see Draza pulling over towards the
You see who we got
backside
left.
A
Hold
arches.
up.
2v1 for Big
But
Brucey.
how do you follow up on this with no clock really to play with if you're Dashy? And the
Get
answer
shot on
is
the
you
side.
don't. Cell
3-3,
just
3 in a
never
row
leaves
for
that
FaZe.
position.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Letting
Big
it slip,
first blood again
fellas.
from Celium. Onto Skies over towards stage. Shotzzy tries to make up for it.
Just
Because he
got to
at least
work
has the
something
stun
versus
connect
guys
over
just
towards
sitting
Hedge. He has a
around is
nade
just.
connect over towards Hedge. The trophy system for Orlando
There's
FaZe
any
wasn't
good
in the
team.
right position to block that. But then the
Come on, boys,
overcommitment
letting it
and
slip.
not guaranteeing that kill just made him trapped in that middle of the map, surrounded by players with red jerseys, Atlanta FaZe, 3 rounds in a row, tie the game.
Yep. Resets everything in terms of how the
3-3.
game has gone to this point as well. Crowd's loving it. A lot of FaZe fans in the front rows. Throwing it up. Here we go. Offensive look.
All right, looks like
And
they're
we see
going
a
B.
BZ make this route a couple of different times. He's going to get a
Actually,
read
no,
on
bomb's
towards Hook
going A.
initially. Sell. Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
Did you see a shoulder? Oh, doesn't
Stay
matter.
alive,
He's
man.
all
Stay
shots.
alive. Get the fuck out of there.
Shots. He has mutual info. Says, never mind. Not interested in that.
Yeah, he said these guys are taking their time in their spawn. Let me just reposition myself and not give up my life for free.
Bueno's
Already
hedge.
30 seconds gone on
Yup,
the round.
smart, back
Information
up.
gained onto Skies, and now you're going to back down from
Oh,
S
he just
position, but
taking
Shotzzy
space.
Nice.
finds the timing on the pinch,
player
opening
life.
first blood onto SL.
Well, let's look at
They're
BZ
tweaking.
wants to
Look at them.
play
They're all
havoc,
looking at
but
their
Dash
back.
catches
Brucey
up.
finds
Now
one.
Shotzzy trying to take advantage of the changed focus.
See, like, I
of
love
FaZe.
that right
Doesn't really
there.
fully work out.
He could just go
No
3,
trade from
shoulder out,
Dashy.
see someone,
But
run
OpTic
away.
have vast control of the map
All right,
right now.
3v2 still. Come on.
Dash gains
Please
info
win
on
this
both
round.
players as well. So Dash is putting himself potentially in a position to trap them over towards this A site.
30 seconds left. They know
Everyone
FaZe
else
has to
waiting
plant.
potentially shut
Gets-
them down on
gets
the
a- he
objective,
gets
but
some
they
info
realize,
on
okay,
him.
Simp is
Knows
right
he's
on.
there.
We gotta cut
No.
this kill.
Yeah, Simp drops the
my
bomb.
God.
trying to
No,
look forward.
Brandon, look. Brandon will
Skies
get
in some
eyes on
trouble.
A.
Has
He's hitting
Hook nearby
stage.
to try
They're
to
trying to
assist.
double push him.
Skies
Gets info
three
on both.
both.
Great
Again,
play.
now they
See?
go back to
Great
Draza.
plays out of
Nice
Bueno
shot,
right there.
guys.
Love
Beautiful.
that.
Moment of caution.
Gets
Concern
info on both,
there a
makes him
little
come
bit,
in.
But you know, once Shotzzy drops, you get dashed into the same position, making sure there's no
Great
exit.
shoulders,
Works out
Bueno.
Yeah, it made me real nervous when you turn it into a 4v2 and then we just slide out the door, give up your life for free. But
right,
thankfully,
4-3.
Dashy at that moment gets the info on both players. He's able to set up the repositioning on the pinch, or your ARs, and everyone else on your team are just holding through your spawn.
See what the offense looks like.
Skies with the info, gives the comms to Hoop. You find the kill onto Simp. And then
I'm thinking
1v3,
B
you
right
stand
here.
No chance. OpTic able to finally stop the bleeding. But is it due to the fact when Shotzzy just finds an opening for that first
For
blood?
real, yep.
It's like these risks can work if they work.
Yep. 3 first bloods
Nope.
for Shotzzy.
Looks like they're going A.
6 and 6 overall. Little peek.
Or
They
they're
know
showing
Cell wants to
presence.
play
Might
top
try to
third.
wrap.
The question is, how much support does he have? Are the SMGs playing in towards Ticket? Are they playing
Yeah,
towards
FaZe
Head? That's
actually
what
hard
OpTic are trying to
counters
feel
B
out
site.
Right now.
So far, Atlanta have shown absolutely nothing.
No trophies or nothing. That means they're not over there. We can plan A.
Watching crosses on both angles, and OpTic are just like, okay,
Bomb
we're
down.
gonna plant this bomb at A for free.
I love this route from Shotzzy. Don't worry about
Yep,
topside
angle
hedge.
it.
Just play down
4v4
low
retake. Come
underneath
on,
the
boys.
sidewalk angle and get the plant. So now the onus is on towards FaZe.
Play smart.
It's going to force Celium to likely have to get rid of this
Antolin
position
on
at
top
some
of that
point
climb
in
up
time,
shit.
as the SMGs still haven't really created much space. Abizi's trying for it, but there's just not a lot of intel. He's just hunting ghosts right now.
Yeah, he knows that he has to clear out this
He
pitch, or
doesn't
at
see
least give
Ant.
some
Oh my God, he
information to
doesn't
his
see him.
teammates. Hurling shots
Shoots.
onto Skies, not
Number
able to
4.
find
What does
the
number
kill.
4 do off that? It's Brucey.
Now Dash is in a position to find that trade,
No.
but Hoop starts off
3v3,
with the
there's
first
so
blood,
much
20
time-
seconds to
so
go.
much
Atlanta
time
need to
off the
locate
clock,
someone
guys.
to give you.
It's messy here from Atlanta.
Yup.
They just don't know where
Blast
OpTic
up,
is.
draws,
Now it's just down to
1v3.
Draza, opens
Beautiful.
up
There we
the
go,
backside.
boys. Come on,
Good plays.
5-3.
Fell
Great
backside
plays.
stage. And I love that idea. I love that route from OpTic. If Cell's going to sit up top, if we don't see any
5-3.
information towards front Ticket, let's just dive underneath the sidewalk. Let's get that plant down early. We know FaZe aren't going to try to contest stage.
It's beautifully played. All the information that they give you, they had no presence over towards A. You get the bomb
Close
down,
them out.
and everyone plays rail spread on their post plant. That allows
They're
you to
gonna go
watch
A here.
every single
FaZe?
angle of approach. And even though Abizi was able to
They're
put
gonna
down
send
shots
Simp
on the
Abizi to
Skies,
ride
you
that
just
wall,
had
get
Dashi
under 3,
already
and we're gonna
behind
plant.
them. SMG's aggressive up to the side of soccer, and then just way too much time wasted when Atlanta
Never
FaZe were
mind, they're gonna go
attempting
B.
that break because they
Yeah,
didn't
going
get
up
the
to
opening
mid.
kill.
Yeah. Different look here for Atlanta. All 4
I mean,
members
they
on top
haven't.
through Eskies.
Fuck
3
it,
of them
let
gonna
them go
use the
B.
trophies just
We've been
Trophy
shitting
down.
on
Hey,
them.
we got the read on it,
over
though.
towards B.
Triple stacked here.
But this is already being read by OpTic, and they've got 3 defenders here immediately pushing it up. But look at the quick response.
Yeah, insta
they know
wrapping.
that this is going to be a commitment,
He's
so
gonna
now
ride
they're
the
in
wall.
position to try to win over mid-map as Atlanta try to focus their rotation.
Oh, he
This
saw him
time they don't
stage.
have any head control.
He's dead.
Ooh.
If you're OpTic,
What?
you gain the
Abizi's
info as
fucking
well.
out of his
Abizi
mind.
Bueno, yeah,
down
he's
to
dead.
5
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Shotzzy again finds an opening on the bench.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can take care of
Okay.
Sally.
We needed Brandon
That should
somehow.
allow Hoop to try to make a play
What?
for it, but how about Simp? As the bomb
2v3.
carrier pushes out, they get the
Hook and
isolation on the
Shotzzy.
Skies. 3v2.
They got a plant, though.
The
They know
flank
we
is
have
an
someone
issue.
behind them.
And now they also know those shots where Hook is positioned in Atlanta.
Ant's
looking for
wrapping
more
back,
kills.
though.
Yeah, they're just going to push through. They said screw planning it
This
towards A.
timing,
We get
bro.
in B and we get this bomb down. We're going to stand a pretty good
That's good
chance.
timing. He gets out at least.
Also not able to spot Hoop there. So 35
Wonder if
second
we're
bomb
reading
is
the
gonna
fact
be
that they're in
planted,
B. We're
and
probably
the
mind
SMGs
blown.
from
They
OpTic
just ran
Texas
through.
clutch up.
Yeah, they did that pretty fast.
What tools do they have available to try to retake
2v3. Still doable. Got to find one pick.
The post plant is dynamic. Simp holding a corner. Draza just watching the initial cross. Abizi there to pop up when needed. Hook's going to check with an AR first. They fix it, but they don't find the kill immediately. Shotzzy gets the trade to the 1v2. Has not seen either of the other two FaZe defenders. Popped open, good position, but the crossfire setup
Reads it, just crossfires in. 5-4.
That was a good play from FaZe to take B like that.
Start off with the aggression over towards B. Realize, okay, OpTic are stacking this.
All right, what do we do on our offense? It was a good round out of FaZe. They pushed through our spawn, we didn't read it.
The weasel his way through the pinch. Find that opening kill. It's just an effective trade on the side of Atlanta FaZe, and then Simp getting aggressive onto Skies and give them the numbers advantage.
What do you think, A or B?
Just play your numbers to perfection. Don't give them an opportunity to plant the bomb.
A?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind an A
I
either.
would like to go A,
Get
yeah.
it planted. There's only 3
I just don't
entrances,
trust B,
and everything
bro.
is covered.
Unless it's like one of those where you get a bunch of info and you know you can get into B safe.
See, this time though, once we try to nade a window though, we're gonna see that trophy there. So I don't know if we'll actually.
Looks like they're looking for something similar, but not before Dashy and who try to create a little bit of noise and pull some attention towards B. No nades tossed yet. Finally, the offense.
All right, it's a spread for FaZe. They actually played a little aggressive over on the A side.
So all of Atlanta are backing up and re-wrapping towards B.
But not all of
do
them.
not go
They
B
know
here.
that they don't want to get caught off this rotation game again. So 2 players are going to stay
He's in
strong
that
over
deep
at the
right
safe
corner
point.
too by Bomb.
Draza
Nobody ever checks
playing
that.
over towards stage.
And they're riding.
B side, you mean? Or
Yeah,
A?
like the right corner where BZ's
And
at.
where the
worried
fucker is on
I'm
A.
worried about where
Look at that
Draza's at
scumbag.
number 5 on A. That's what I'm worried about.
Either
He's
team
in the
has
laydown
seen
spot?
anything yet. Nope.
Yeah, they have some
This is gonna be
good
just a
spots here.
blind flood hit for OpTic. Nades
This is
down
just
mid,
taking
desperately
forever.
thrown. Shotzzy mantling at hedge. Draws a different
No.
angle.
He's
Works
gonna get out
nice and
too.
knows that Skies likes to play stage, backs away. You keep your numbers 4v3.
30 seconds to go. You don't really have.
Now we don't got
opportunities to make
time.
a
We
lot
gotta
of
get
decisions.
Bomb. We gotta
Find
plan.
a
No
kill.
time
We
to
need get
work
the
with.
objective planted. It's looking like the play is going to be committed over towards A. Players that from Atlanta FaZe stacked at that B site. Yeah, time to hit the rotation. 4v2, but Hook at least finds one.
Yeah, great shots from Hook. He's got a little bit of space to plant.
I mean, if they give us
Dashy
this
trying to
bomb
walk over the top
down,
of the
nobody's dead on bomb.
forward. Catches Hook
Doesn't
just
even get
before
the
bomb
plant.
gets planted, and then an
5-5,
explosion
round 11.
finishes off
I mean,
the rest
listen,
of
we
the
got to
round.
do
We're going
something.
11.
We got to do something quick.
It looked like we didn't really have a game
Adjustments.
plan
They
right
said
there.
Last time it was way too easy for them to just get the bomb down at A for free. So this time, let's start off initially by taking hedges away.
It's just
investing
like-
our attack to gain the early information, but then just not biting
It
on
just
the trip
becomes
right
too
there
obvious
was
at
the
that
biggest
point.
thing because OpTic
Here,
was showing
you allow
FaZe
them
that
to get to
they
their
were
spots that they
thinking
want to
about
get.
that
You see how
rotation
far pushed up
over towards
Draza
A,
was?
but this time Atlanta
He
FaZe
would
said,
never
"Nope,
run
not gonna
all the way
catch
up the
us
stage
slipping."
like that.
Going 11.
So
Here we go.
FaZe with the
Round
adjustments.
11.
They said
We gotta
last
clutch
time
up
it was
here.
way
Must
too
have it.
easy for them to just get the bomb down
Must
at A
have
for
it.
free. So this time, let's start off initially by taking
Gotta
hedges
clutch up
away,
here.
investing our attack to gain the early information, but then just not biting on the trip, right, was the biggest thing because OpTic was showing FaZe at B. They were thinking about that rotation over towards A, but this time Atlanta FaZe said, nope, not going
Come
to
on,
catch us
boys.
slipping. We'll keep 2 players in this right
Do we
position.
have O or
and thankfully
D?
Draza stays strong in his situation to find that opening first blood with only 30 seconds remaining on the round. Round 11.
What'd you
OpTic
say?
Texas need this one.
And they're on the offense. And how about it? Did we just do what we did in round 1? No, instead.
Okay, it's a round 11 offense. Come on, please.
Round 11. No, no,
Oh
no,
my
no.
God, brother, what?
He didn't see him. He didn't see him.
Go!
He didn't see
He
him.
didn't. I don't think Cell saw him slide through.
He has no
Accounted
idea.
for.
Just wait till
truly on
Ant
Shotzzy
makes a play. Do
to
not
make this
die,
play.
please.
Cannot allow Skies
My
to drop
lord.
the bomb here at
Shotzzy's
my
through.
pants.
Does he have the freebie? Yes, there's
How
one.
are ya? Shotzzy
Now
for
stay
first
alive,
blood.
stay
And when he
alive, be
finds
annoying.
First blood, OpTic has looked good. But can he stay alive in this position as the bomb starts to
2
re-wrap and
seconds.
reset?
Wait till you see someone else and
Got to do a few shots here.
Yep,
Just
I
be a
love it.
nuisance.
Just stay up. Make them look for you.
Value
Dude,
your
but we're
life.
going B. We always say when you have
Can't
numbers,
no
don't go
more, but
B.
bomb
Number
is
6,
starting to approach
Abeezy's
the
Yeah, but
laying
luckily
down.
there's only one person in there. That's why I'm at least like not full-blown tweaking right now.
Been seen. Here's Beezy. First one, not bad.
Don't let him
Does he
out.
get away? Yeah, he
No.
does for a moment.
No.
Draza's right there with
No.
Sid, and the play is shut down. It's just
we
down
have
to
someone
Dashy.
third. We can just look and see the whole map.
Most cuts player in the CDL. 25 seconds, 1v2.
Oh
and
my
he's
God,
not
brother.
going to get it. Atlanta FaZe.
Oh
3
my
rounds in a row.
God.
Still
We
the
all
search
go
to destroy
stage.
again.
Shotzzy seeing our whole back, our whole mid. We just look forward. That's it.
Wow.
Instead, we went B and motherfuckers are laying behind bomb sites and all this
Oh
weird shit.
man, why are we doing that? Just go fucking A.
Oh, the 5-3 curse.
Let's get it.